Hello and welcome to Go My Favorite Sports Team, the podcast that's going to educate you,
make your brain bigger,
make other things bigger too, and I'm going to be bigger than ever because my fame never stops. Me. There's practically nobody else on this podcast that matters, but here he is anyway. Tyler!
I matter. When it comes to sports knowledge, I matter. And Mark, today we have a fantastic new sport for you that unfortunately I logistically cannot participate in, but you finally can.
Is it a short sport?
No, but you can participate. Bob can participate. Wade can participate. Ethan can't participate. I can't participate.
What's the common denominator here? Let me guess this out. All right. Me, Bob, Wade, not Ethan?
Not Ethan, not me.
Okay, so it's a distractible only sport.
Jesse can't participate. Oh, crap. I'm trying to think of who else.
He wouldn't be on that podcast either. It's a sport only for the top 100 podcasts in America.
I will say only...
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Only as of last year did you begin to qualify as being able to participate.
What the fuck? Okay, all right, hold on there.
Bob and Wade have been qualified for a few years now, but you only recently became qualified.
What are they qualified at that I'm not qualified, that I wasn't qualified for?
Bob's been qualified since you attended a particular event on your birthday that was about Bob and somebody else.
Married! It's for married couples! I get it, yeah.
So what sport do you think this is based off of that?
Some kind of like, there's these man-wife carrying games, something like that. Is that what it is?
Ding, ding, ding. He's got it right. This Saturday coming up, July 4th, is known for a huge cultural celebration that is part of the identity of a nation. A celebration with food, parties, and spending time with your family surrounded by the blue and white colors of the flag.
Yeah.
Today, in celebrating the 4th of July, instead of America, we are carrying on about the wife-carrying world championship in Finland. Jarvin. I looked this up and I knew how to pronounce it a while ago, and now I don't have it.
All right, well, hold on to that thought because we got some jacuzzas.
Oh, snap.
Yep, you've embarrassed yourself, actually, multiple times.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Well, there's a kind of a jacuzzi for both of us about unsettled bets. And
oh, yeah, it's the butt lane.
Apparently, my bet was settled. But let me just do this. President's Original 2064 said, good day, Monsieur Markiplier and Tyler Apocalypto Scheid. It has been over a year and a half since I last accused you, and now that Mark has finally been freed from this ocean of blood, I can bring my woes to your attention yet again. The March Madness bet from 2022 has still been left unfulfilled, and I will not be satisfied until it is resolved. The rules were established that if Mark won, Tyler would spend the day as Benjamin from Hookah Markiplier and be Mark's butler. Despite Mark winning, even picking the exact champion from the series, did I do that?
Yep.
No video has ever been made. You will continue to hear from me until this bet is settled, gentlemen. These ghosts will continue to haunt like the entity of Markiplier Manor. Prove you are a man of your word and finally honor this 4-year-old bet. You know, could use a butler. You know. Maybe I will. I got it. Next time there's a convention.
Oh, no.
Next time there's like a convention like NAB or Cinegear or something else, tech convention.
Oh, God.
I'm going to go. I'm going to bring you. And you're going to bring a tuxedo because you, my friend, are going to be my butler on this journey. And you can't say no because I'm going to book myself first class and you're going to be in the back. But you're going to come up to the front every time I ring my bell to get me a snack. You know, because I can't have the butler sitting up with me in first class, but, you know. Actually, I'll probably be in Comfort Plus, but, you know. It's still the same. They wouldn't let you into the first class area if we were the other way around.
You don't know how extra that is because I'm larger than you.
All right. Mother Cucumber 6495. Tyler got the Angels wrong.
Oh, not this.
How dare you, Tyler? The Angels are back to being the Los Angeles Angels. They were only the Anaheim Angels from 97 to 04. As a local Angelino, you should know their name. This is understandable, because he's not a local Angelino. He's a transplant, and he's still doesn't know.
And the Angelinos still call it Anaheim Angels. They don't associate it, especially Dodgers fans, which I am closer to. They're the Anaheim Angels. Anaheim is a completely different city from Los Angeles, and it's not even in Los Angeles County.
There's only one reply to this particular Jacuse, and it's by Tyler on this post. They are forever Anaheim as they are in Anaheim.
Yes, I did respond.
He did respond to this one. So just so you know, if you go to accuse him, you'll get proven wrong, but only by him.
You want to know what's crazy? Their stadium is right off of the train station, Anaheim train station.
Anaheim Angels. I'm looking it up. Huh. Weird. MLB says it's the Los Angeles Angels. Wikipedia says it's the Los Angeles Angels too.
They're forever Anaheim to me.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. They were the Anaheim Angels from 97 to 04, but they changed back to Los Angeles, which is funny because the LA Dodgers it's still,
Yeah.
So
It's, here's the thing. 2 cities that are closer together than Los Angeles and Anaheim, Baltimore and DC. They have separate names. It's the Washington Commanders and the Baltimore Ravens. They're closer than Anaheim.
I would tend to agree that it doesn't make sense because Anaheim is technically a separate city. I don't think it's in Los Angeles County. It's outside of it. Let me triple check that information. Yeah, it's outside Los Angeles County. It's definitely separate. There is no claim to be made that the Anaheim Angels or Los Angeles Angels, that it should be the Los Angeles Angels because they don't exist in Los Angeles.
And that stadium that they still play in was their first original stadium. It's the same stadium that opened 60 years ago in 1966.
Damn, son, where'd you find that? Well, there you have it, everybody. Everything's a fraud, just like the horse racing industry and that particular jockey who shall not be celebrated until the truth comes out.
But they were the first Major League Baseball team to originate in California, unlike the Dodgers and Giants who relocated from New York. They originally played their inaugural season at Wrigley Field, Los Angeles, which is a now demolished ballpark in South Los Angeles. So it has been an LA team longer, but they do have a denotion in their name. They are the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. So they're the Los Angeles Angels, but I will forever call them the Anaheim Angels because they're not in LA County, and the Dodgers are here. They're right. I'm wrong, but also I'm right in my feelings towards it.
It's like with Pluto, right? Technically, it's not a planet. It doesn't exist
but it was
in the
a
definition.
planet. But then it's not.
Okay, wait, no, this is the opposite, where it's like it shouldn't be Los Angeles, but it's not. We're on the side of the planetary committee that got rid of Pluto right now, and is that the side we want to be on? No, we're not. We are. We're on the right side of history, especially because we both agree on the horse racing thing. We're together on this. Ride or die for this podcast. Ride or die, everybody, and we are going to die at Point Nemo. Yeah.
If you missed the last episode, to get context, you must go listen to it now. Oh, sorry.
Too late.
Oh, shit. Anyway, I've got the pronunciation of that wife carrying world championship location.
There's another Jacuse.
Oh, but I want to play this. It's been on my screen.
Guy.
Sonkajärvi.
I don't know what that means.
Sonkajärvi. All right, go.
Koala _ says Lego scandal. Don't know when you recorded this episode, so this may come out after. Around 30 minutes in, Tyler said that the Lego scandal was not a small claims court situation. I would normally agree, but Ben actually did take this to a small claims court and won. Despite this, BAM did not return the Legos. I was also curious what some of the shady stuff Ben allegedly did was. To my knowledge, some of the signs he made and repeatedly showing up at people's homes could be grounds for harassment / stalking, but I don't know if I would consider it shady given that he was trying to serve legal paperwork. Is there something I haven't heard of?
He technically violated a restraining order, harassment. There's supposedly allegations of damaged property.
Okay, so it's like this is less of a Jacuse and more just like trying to seek updated information.
And also,
about
that took place the day we recorded that court ruled.
Fancy.
So it just so happened that more news came out right after we recorded that.
People are really interested in that story. That story I have not really been that interested, but I was interested after you. I was interested when you said it. I was so interested when you said it. I swear I was.
Okay. I believe you.
And a lot of people were. I was.
Some people were upset because it was like, oh, Tyler's not addressing it right. I was like, I'm giving it a brief thing in the middle of another episode. It's never good enough.
Nothing's ever good enough. That's why the jacuzzis are there, for
That's
people
true.
to vent
That's
their
true.
frustration.
That's true.
All right, I'm done.
Okay. So the wife carrying games,
Sonkajärvi.
Finland. All right. You now qualify. Now, Mark.
Hold on. How can I get you a video? There's something that we need to discuss on the subreddit. How can I give you a video?
Discord.
There's a breaking news story. It's not breaking.
Oh.
It was posted a month ago on our Discord. I've just scrolled through.
It's a video?
Yeah. Put up this video.
Oh.
This needs discussion on our subreddit. There's a post by _black, the _ sheep on our subreddit.
For a second, I thought they were just holding their crotch, and then I realized they're holding their seat.
Yeah, that's actually kind of what I think someone in the comments there said. This is a unicycle race, and this is not what the primer is about. But this is the hard-hitting sports discussion that we're coming at. I've got nothing against a unicycle race. I might have something against this unicycle race. Why are they allowed to hold the seat?
Yeah.
I mean, I get that it probably, unless there's something I'm mistaken, where it's like it's still just as much stability, but I doubt it because they're all doing it. Why in a unicycle race are they allowed to hold the seat? Doesn't that defeat the spirit of a unicycle, which is mastering the balance of it? And I'm sure that I bet if I got a unicycle and I held the seat, I would still not be able to ride a unicycle.
True. I could not. My cousin can.
I look at that and I've never really seen someone do that.
No.
Because maybe to get started, like hop on, sure, but then you do this. That's what they've always done. They put their arms out there. They're like, now I'm balancing on a unicycle because that's a whole thing, right?
It's like, look at me. I can do it.
I guess if they were doing this, then they'd get in each other's ways.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it? Is
Could
that why
be.
they're doing it?
Interference.
Yeah. And this might look stupid.
Well, and this also would throw you really off balance.
One arm forward, one arm backwards.
That
Could
would
be cool.
Maybe
straight up would be fine. What about straight down at your sides? You know?
I think it has a level of stability. It also allows for more of an aerodynamic forward lean. My issue is that looks like they're doing it on a running track, which, by the way, vehicles are not supposed to go on running tracks.
Oh my
because they
God.
tear up the track surface.
It's a scandal.
It's a massive scandal. This seems like
scandal.
they're violating so many things right now.
It's a goddamn scandal. All right, I'm done. I'm done with this podcast.
What? No.
I'm sorry. I'm done with this segment on the podcast.
Thank you. So, Mark, wife carrying. It's a race. How far and fast do you think you could carry Amy around a track?
I could definitely make it all the way around, I think.
I'm gonna help you out here. There's the track.
Oh, so they're not going all the way around. Okay, I don't know the obstacles. I'm sure we're going to cover in a second. But if we're just going by a normal track and field track, 400 meters, I think I can get all the way around.
Looks like it's probably about like a full round.
Yeah, it looks like it's about a full way around. I could make it all the way around. I think I would be unbelievably exhausted by the end of it because I am extremely out of shape. But I think I could do it in like 4 minutes, maybe.
Do you think you could beat Bob and Wade?
Yeah, probably. I think, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What are the obstacles?
Well, one of them is a water obstacle, as you can see.
Oh, that's a bigger. Okay, this is an obstacle that's about the size of
a small swimming pool.
Yeah, it's like a slightly bigger than a backyard swimming pool. Well, it's like
wider.
Yeah, it's like 2 backyard swimming pools next to each other. That's about the size.
And then the over obstacle.
It's not a small hurdle, but okay. I think I could get over that crotch height. Is that a GoPro on the end of it?
That is a GoPro.
I don't have a sponsorship.
It's a sport where one person carries their partner in a race around an obstacle course track. When early July rolls around each year, athletes from around the globe grab their wife and travel to Finland to compete for glory and their wife's weight in beer as the reward.
In beer?
Yes. Or as the official wife-carrying world championship rules call it, wife-carrying drink. That is in the official rules.
Why would they call it that? It's beer. Or is that just saying you could get your drink of choice?
It's literally right there.
The exchange is made by drinking a bottle of wife-carrying drink. Ah, okay. So it's not the prize. It's a requirement in the race.
Oh, yeah. You exchange your wife to then have a bottle of wife-carrying drink.
So this probably used to be a beer game or a drinking game.
Yeah.
But then they include this for people that don't drink or can't drink, both of which describe me. So it could be water or some kind of fluid.
Or non-alcoholic beer, just to give you the same kind of bubbliness.
Yeah. It would probably have to be some kind of carbonation because there's a restriction. Like that itself is limiting your ability to drink because it's more irritating on the throat. So it probably just couldn't be water because you could chug that a lot easier.
So apparently the event started out as a part of a festival in a small Finnish town, but has grown over time with the 2025 World Champions drawing 200 competitors from 18 countries and 2,000 spectators. Last year's World Championship winners were Caleb Rosseler and Justine Rosseler from Wisconsin.
This is fascinating.
Who broke the course record and were the very first non-European champions since the competition began. There's still a festival surrounding the event starting on July 3rd with food, craft vendors, parties, and retelling of the legend that the event is based off of. And the main event is the individual team wife carrying race. However, there's a large team relay race, an over 40-acre race where the carrier must be over the age of 40, and a sprint competition as part of the events leading up to the championship.
The team rules specifically are interesting, and I need your explanation on this. Each team consists of 3 carriers and 1 wife. Whose wife?
One of the people's.
Why aren't there 3 wives?
I don't know. I thought this was just one person with a wife.
So you could participate in this.
That maybe. One or another's persons, but must be at least 17 years old. That's a young age to be married. The wife being carried must weigh at least 49 kilograms. If less, the backpack with extra weights. No backpacks or straps, similar aids. So the thing is, it's also the technique that I've seen people do is they put their legs around the top and they're on their back hugging the waist. So the wife is upside down.
Why?
Knees up, legs here, and I think center of mass instead of piggyback. I've got a video on it.
Wait. So if they were upside down with their legs this way, you could leverage them better than their arms because their arms...
And I don't remember if they're in the front or in the back.
A leg leverage is much stronger than an arm leverage when it comes to like counterbalancing okay, at first it sounded crazy. I totally see that being a way. I haven't seen a picture of this, but I bet they have their arms wrapped around, their legs are like this, knees like pointed upwards, feet pointed upwards, and then they have their arms are behind their knees and it's leveraging them down. I bet that's a much sturdier way to carry in. I bet that's how they're doing. I'm betting everything. I'm betting Point Nemo on this.
Hello, I am John, and today Stephanie and I are going to show
Calm down,
the 3 most common wife carrying techniques.
Calm down.
First,
John.
we'll show you the traditional
He's
piggyback.
very intense.
John,
Let's go,
please.
babe.
Well, we all know the piggyback, but the issues with piggyback
the
is your
traditional
knees hit their
piggyback.
feet.
I'm sure
Your
all
knees
of
hit
you
their
know
feet.
it
Okay, I
from
see that.
childhood playing in the school. However, if this is the technique you choose, the Kraken will certainly eat your feet.
Oh, that is
Whoa.
deep.
The second technique, which is also very common at the wife carrying world championships, is called the fireman's carry.
Yeah,
Are you ready?
we know this one
That
from
makes
wrestling.
sense. Yeah.
That's probably really good for the water obstacle to keep them out
With
of the
this
water.
technique,
Yeah.
you might outrun the Kraken, but
And-
you will not escape the zombies of
See,
the
there's
Elfwood
the one with the legs
obstacle
up. You see the
logs.
hug?
Oh, okay.
They're like grabbing their own legs.
Oh, they're grabbing their own
That's
legs.
crazy. That makes even more sense because then that person has their
Yeah,
arms.
then it's all on the
If
wife to
glory
be
is
able to
what you
carry
seek,
herself.
the
And you just have the
Estonian
weight.
carry is the course
Okay, but-
to
Although the
victory.
water obstacle, that's like
Stephanie,
waterboarding.
off we go
Yeah.
for victory.
Okay, I think it's a little cheating if the wife gets to carry herself.
But the thing is, you still have the weight.
But then because carrying suggests like, the arms, the carrier's arms aren't involved if the wife is carrying themselves,
Right.
which gives an advantage to like having them be able to go over the obstacle with their arms, things like that.
I think it's a little safe. Well, that's the same thing with the piggyback. They don't have to, the piggyback, you're not really holding them. They could lace their legs around and squeeze and hold themselves up.
There's still some support with a piggyback that makes sense. Maybe one arm at a time gets away, but it's like if you're able to free both, of course it's an advantage, but I feel like it's against the spirit of it a little bit. But I'm only getting started in this sport before I declare my big Point Nemo's conspiracy bets. I'm gonna do a lot of Point Nemo bets. I'm creating a new category of bet.
Point Nemo.
I'm putting a Point Nemo on that. We're Point Nemoing that. I'm about to Nemo that. I think that's good.
It almost sounds like kidnapping because he became a fish in an aquarium.
Yeah.
Anyway, the official track length is 253.5 meters
253.5.
and is partially sandy and gravel surface. There's one water obstacle that's a meter deep and 2 dry obstacles on the track. The track is used for all races. So the positions are carrier. The carrier is the person who carries their teammate throughout the race, and the wife. The wife is the one being carried and can be one's own or another person's or not married at all. I disagree. That's against the spirit of the
that
race.
doesn't make any sense.
The wife's role is to hold on tight and try not to topple the carrier. The wife being carried must be 49 kilograms. Carry styles. we just talked about, the piggyback, the fireman's, and the last one is called the Estonian carry. It's the one the winners use the most, as it's the most secure hole and leaves the carrier's hands free. However, one downside is the wife can get a bit dizzy from being upside down and a little bit waterlogged and waterboarded in the water obstacle. Per the rules, no backpack, straps, or similar aids. They're not allowed to wear spiked heels, hiking boots, soccer shoes, or any footwear containing sharp parts. And shoes cannot be taped during the race. They must be inspected beforehand.
Wait, why not taped?
Sticking? I don't know. Just keeping the laces from coming on. I don't understand the no tape thing. It just, no tape. There are no penalties for dropping the wife. If the carrier drops the wife, they must immediately pick her back up on their back or in their arms. Wife must wear a helmet, and the team with the fastest time wins. So, as we said, 3 carriers and 1 wife. Carriers are not allowed to use backpack straps. Wife must wear a helmet. There's an exchange point. The wife being carried is placed on the ground, and exchange is made by drinking a bottle of wife carrying drink. If the wife carrying drink is spilled, the jury may impose a 15-second penalty for the mistake, and the next carrier can start carrying the wife once the bottle is empty. So it sounds like you set them down, you have to chug, and then the other person runs that race. And then same thing.
How it began.
This man, very important man.
Yeah.
For some reason. The legend behind it dates back to the 1800s and wouldn't be out of place in Grimm's fairy tales. The tale goes on that a Finnish outlaw by the name of Hiroko
You sure you don't want me to read this one?
Yeah, you want to read it?
I'll get the name. Don't worry about this. Where is it? I don't even say.
I've got extra notes.
Send me the text. Don't worry, guys. I got this. The speaker.
The better pronunciator.
What the fuck? Okay. Whoa. Herkiko Rosvo Ronkainen.
I think it's Herko. There's no vowel after the K, between the R and the K.
Erkiko Roosevelt Ronkainen.
Ronkainen is what I would say. Ronkainen the robber led men to...
Roosevelt Ronkainen.
Anyway, this man led men to raids of local villages where they would steal goods and women, throwing ladies over their shoulders as they ran off. This is a horrible story. In another version of the story, Ronkainen the robber and his men would go to neighboring villages, stealing other men's wives and forcing them to become their new wives. Again, not a great story. In yet another tale, Ronkainen the robber is said to have made potential new gang recruits run a demanding course carrying heavy sacks to prove their strength for the raids. This is the version of the wife carrying world championship mentions as the origin of the event. The famous bandit chief. It was during the famine years and in the city that the world championship takes place that I have the pronunciation for that I will now play again. Sonkajärvi. Far away from hunger and the annoying wives. Upper Finland, hunger was rampant. Bread flour was mixed with bark. The poor apprentice cobbler, Herko, and his wife were also struggling. His wife kept nagging and the food ran out of the house. Herko, it just took off. It grew feet and ran away.
The wife kept nagging, almost as bad as starvation was. What the fuck?
Herko took his belongings and went to live in the dark forests, far away from hunger and the annoying wife. Hunting for game became difficult and lonely work for him, so Herko came up with the idea to steal grain from houses.
Great.
Herko turned into a real fierce bandit around whom other men, tired of their living conditions, began to gather. Got tired of their nagging wives. Apparently, there was a demand to join the bandit group. A test of manlyhood was conducted for entry. Strength was measured of carrying sacks of grain on their backs, and the fastest and strongest earned their place in the ranks. Life in the bandit camp continued for decades, alternating between hunting, raiding for grain, and sometimes women. Ronkainen became a legend, and his wild stories lived on, forming the beginning of wife carrying, where strength is measured in a wild and fun way by carrying a wife across lakes, cliffs, and hills.
This is not a good origin
story. This is not
story.
a good origin story.
This is
a bad origin story.
This is bad origin.
I thought it would be like something, nice. Like he carried his wife injured her ankle, and I carried him over these obstacles to get to safety. Like
Nope. I left my wife, stole 20 other ones, stole food, probably killed people because I doubt the husbands just let the wives go, had to stab them. Then it's all about toxic masculinity the rest of the way, and everyone was like, that sounds like good fun.
Let's make it a sport in honor of this. Not a fan of the origin story at all. But while no one knows which origin story is true, none of them are good. That doesn't matter. They're just bad. If any, the sport itself was first introduced in 1992. What started as a small local sport grew steadily to now having wife-carrying competitions in the UK, Australia, and even the US. Championships are held every year since 1992, exception of 2020 and 2021 because of COVID. And if you want to see this year's championship on July 4th, you need to travel to Finland and buy an 18 euro ticket to the event. I think that might actually be pound. It might be written in pounds, 18 pounds. No, that's euro.
Okay.
There may also be a live stream available. However, the live stream details are not released at this time.
So,
Mark, that was really loud.
Yeah.
You want to honor some history and carry your wife?
I mean, maybe, I guess. Yeah, it seems less appealing now. I don't know why. But, hey, let's not judge too harshly, because do we bear responsibility by spreading this horrible, horrible truth about this sport? Should we? Must we? Or can we cover it up and kind of squash it down?
Yeah. It's about the wife's ankle broke, and
is your wife nagging you to the point where you prefer starvation? Come to Finland
and want to join up with other men who are annoyed with their nagging wives.
Want to live a free life with no rules? Every man for himself, where only strength determines your place in life?
Only manliness and the toxic masculinity.
Come to Finland!
Come to Finland and join the tribe of bandits.
What is the name of the sport again? What's its true name?
It's just called the Wife Carrying World Championship.
In Finnish. I'm hoping for Wife-en-Hatengruppen.
Wife-en-Hatengruppen. I'll have to put this in the pronunciation thing, but...
Oh, man. Yes. You want to know the historical accurate translation of the term Ukon Kanto?
What is it?
Old hag carrying race.
Oh, God. Good Lord.
Oh, man. Oh, right.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
They modernized it into something better.
All right. Okay.
If this doesn't prove that patriarchy doesn't still exist across the world, I don't know what does.
I think probably nowadays, it's
well, especially with the new techniques of carrying, it's truly a collaborative effort.
It's trying to be a sport. I get that. And it exists outside of just Finland. There's other countries that have
US,
different
UK.
versions. Sweden, the Nordic countries seem to have it. Estonian, it's called Unicycle.
I'm gonna figure out what the root of that one is.
Swedish, it's called Käringkank.
That does not sound good.
That's probably fine. Hold on here. Let me get the kank is carry in Swedish. Caring is term for woman or wife.
Okay, that's much better than old hag.
Never mind, it's hag hauling.
Oh, God dang it.
Never mind, it's fucking hag hauling.
Why?
God, that's so funny.
This brings me back to the am I the asshole? By the way, there were commenters that said we were wrong about this dude not talking shit about women's sports. There were people in the Spotify comments saying, no, he's just expressing his opinion. He's entitled to his opinion. I'm like,
who? Wait, what is this?
You remember the guy who told the person who was like, they talked to women's sports with their neighbor.
Yeah.
And she came over and was like, oh, did you watch this game? And then he was like, no, I didn't, because I don't watch bad.
Oh, the am I the asshole one?
Yeah. There were people in the comments of Spotify saying, no, it seemed fine to me. He just had an opinion, and you can't be wrong for having an opinion. I'm like, There's a difference between saying, no, I didn't watch it, it's just not my thing, to, no, they're just lesser than and I hate it and women sports suck and stuff like that.
Can I put in a request for a sport?
Sure.
I don't know if this qualifies, but and it's it's sponsored, but it's the Red Bull Soapbox Derby.
Yes.
We should talk about that one.
Yes, that's on the...
Because if people don't know about that one...
That's on the list.
It is a fun one.
They just had one in LA, too.
Yeah. It's very large. It's way bigger than I thought it was.
I wanted to see if we could do a live recording at it when it was here, so...
I mean, I'm sure we could coordinate something like that.
Especially when Red Bull sponsors Go, my favorite sports team.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, if we could get the sponsorship. Although I'm trying to cut back. I do drink too much Red Bull. I shouldn't drink any at all, honestly. Unless they pay me to.
I can't because my kidneys, the some of the stuff in it, I can't drink it. That said, of the energy drinks, Red Bull is amongst the better ones because they actually list their ingredients. So
That's important.
and they sponsor some really cool events. So thank you so much for listening to us inform you about this origin of the sport being horrible, but the sport itself being interesting. If you want to train for the race of carrying your wives, make it about doing it for chivalrous reasons, not for theft.
Yes, for sure.
Any last words, Mark? If you want to do that, go to the Reddit, reddit.com/r/gmfst. Yell at us for whatever things we did wrong. And go to store.gmfst.com to support us and get some fantastic new merch. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we will see you in the next episode. But that's going to do it for us today. Bye.
Bye.